Hey everyone, this will be a video for Rebornlover36, as this is her baby Mitchell right here. I'm just going to do a video on the do's and don'ts of reborns because she is a first time reborn mommy. This is for any other first time reborn mommy as well. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the do's and don'ts. Okay, so first we'll start with his hair. You want to be very careful when brushing his hair. I'm going to the store today and I will buy you, try to find you a brush and comb set. So yeah. When you brush his hair, you don't want to go and tug on it. You want to be gentle and use only water on his hair. No hairsprays, hair gels, hair conditioners, anything like that. You just want to be very careful with this hair. You just want to brush it in the way that it is rooted. He has a directional rooted, micro rooted hair. So that means that the hair is rooted in a certain direction, and if you don't brush it in that way, then it won't look right and you can pull it out. Even though his hair is sealed from the inside, you still want to be very careful. All reborn's hair sheds just a bit. Just getting out the extra hair. Sorry, hold on. Just getting out the extra hair that I guess you could say wasn't sealed, but I mean it's not gonna fall not everything is gonna fall out, of course, unless you do tug on it or wash it. You don't want to wash their hair. Because washing their hair can cause it to fall out as well. I'll show you his hair. So here's his hair. You can see a swirl in the way that it's rooted. Pattern. So be very careful with that. His head is very floppy, just like a real newborn's head would be. I'll show you. Okay, and his head is gonna flop, so you want to support it. And it will flop to the side, so you just want to keep your hand behind it, make sure you support it at all times. Like that. When you put clothes on him, you want to make sure that the head hole is you have it stretched to where it doesn't scrape his head, and I'll show you. I'll use this onesie, especially with onesies. This is going to be a long video. It's already 2 minutes. So say you're putting this over his head. I usually want to do it from the top. So you want to make sure you stretch out the head hole and just slip it over his head. You don't want to, and when you pull one of these off, you don't want to rip them off. You want to do the same thing, stretch the head hole out. Make sure that you don't get his eyelashes. They are sealed as well, but you still want to protect them as well and not scratch his paint with the onesies. What else? So there's that. His fingernails, I have these scratch mittens over them. You don't want to rip these off either. You want to kind of just open them up like this and slip them off his hand. His fingernails have been sealed, but as well they can come off. So, just want to be careful with that. Sorry, she just came in. So you want to be careful with that. It's the same with his toenails. You want to be careful. What else? When you put jeans on them, you want to make sure that you have some kind of white leggings or some sort under, because the jeans can stain their legs, and that would not be good. His belly plate, I have not put holes in it yet for these strings, but when you attach it, of course you just want to lay it flat on him, and just wrap it around and put his diaper on it. You want to be careful with his diaper as well. You just want to watch it. You don't have to be you just want to keep your eye open for it, just to make sure that it's not staining his vinyl or anything, because the color can wash off onto their vinyl. But you just want to be careful. His hospital bracelet, I would keep this on just because, so a year from now you will know his birthday, and just because I had a baby and I took his hospital bracelet off and lost it, and I was really sad about that. But it just has his name, his weight, his length, and the date he was born. So it's good to keep. What else? So I'm just going to change him real fast into this onesie. Or the sleeper. Sorry. So I guess that's really it. You just got to, if you have any more questions, just PM me or anything on Facebook or on YouTube. Okay, so here's the one, or the sleeper that I'm going to change him into. And you got to be careful with his toes, his fingers. And I'll show you what I do with his fingers when I put them into the outfits. Oh, and then another thing, you don't want to leave your reborns in the car. I have before, and I had an Ashton Drake that I left in the car, and it, like, I guess you'd say it ruined the vinyl. It just got shiny and stuff. So you don't want to do that. If you do happen to take them in the car seats are preferred because, first off, you can cover them with a blanket, and they're not just sitting there. You have the hood over it. But also because people will think that they're real babies and break into the car, or like break the window. I've heard of some cases like that. So you want to make sure that you always bring a blanket with them in the car. Oh yes. Also the vinyl, if it gets dirty. Say there's a dirt spot on it. Well, whenever you go to wash them, make sure you have a white washcloth, preferred a baby washcloth, because they aren't hard and they're really soft. And you don't want to scrub, you just want to just dampen it with water and gently swipe over the spot that is dirty. So you don't want to rub or anything. So I gotta go shopping for him today for some clothes. Here's this. I'm just gonna pop this hat on him. It's just a hospital hat. So there's that. So yeah. So there's little baby Mitchell, and his official photo shoot will be probably sometime tomorrow, because I have to get my camera charger and it charged up and everything. So yeah. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bye.